Hello you guys, welcome back to another Vlogmas video. Today I'm going to share some items that are on my list for what we're buying our 3-month-old. He'll actually almost be 4 months by the time it's Christmas. He'll be 4 months on New Year's Eve. So I'm trying to get things that make him a little bit more occupied, if that makes sense. He's starting to try to sit up and we've been making him sit up, and so once he can sit up he can play with seriously so many other things. But his head control is getting really good, so that's kind of my focus, is just to find different things to do with him besides laying him down on an activity gym or like reading with him. So that's kind of where I'm focusing it. But I'm going to be talking about stuff we're going to put in his stockings, and then stuff like that are bigger items for like an actual gift. I'm going to try my best to include as many small shops as possible. I'm going to start with those, but of course I'm going to have Amazon items for honestly just a lot of things that I can't find from small shops, or just making it super easy if you guys are last minute. But yes, I have it all listed out. I don't have like any of the items with me clearly, so I'm going to just try and like pop them up on the screen and show you guys what I'm talking about. So we're just going to jump right into it. I'm going to start with stocking stuffers. So the first company that I would love to get some stuff from is called Mushy, and they have a bunch of just like different teethers and binkies and binky clips and stuff like that. So we keep losing all of Rocky's bibs pacifiers, so I want to get him like at least 2 more of those, and they sell them there. So we're gonna do bibs pacifiers, and then they have these like stacking cups that like literally just like stack up on each other, and it kind of teaches the kid to stack them clearly, and then yeah, they can just like play with cups. So that's something that I think would be good. Again, I'll just like pop up a photo there. And they have a bunch of different teethers too. Rocky's definitely in a stage right now where he just wants to like put literally everything in his mouth. And so I'm trying to find like little things that he can like hold on to and put in his mouth, because if it's too big, like he gets super mad and he like can't get it in, but it can't be like too small clearly for him to choke on. So they had a couple that were super cute. So that's what I'm looking for on Mushy, or with Mushy. The next company I have is called Greyhaven, and they have kind of the same like similar stuff that Mushy has. I actually have one of their teethers because they sent me one, and there's like some rug hair on it, but this is what it looks like. It's like a little wood with like silicone bead kind of things, and he loves holding on to this and eating this. And so I wanted to see if they had a couple more there. And then they also had this foldable snack cup that was like silicone, which Rocky isn't eating anything right now. He's 3 months old, but I know between like 4 and 6 months they start to introduce like some solids. We need to talk with our pediatrician, but just to have like something where we can put little snacks in, I will eventually use that. So that's on my list too. The next one is called the Saturday Baby, and they have this like meal set. So again, when Rocky can eat, we're gonna use this more, but it comes with like a silicone bib, a like little plate that has a bunch of just different sections, and then like a spoon too. So I think that would be like a good little gift to get and then just have for whenever he's ready to eat. That's something that I feel like if we don't get for Christmas, we'll definitely be purchasing soon. Okay, for stocking stuffers, I feel like I'm going through this pretty quick, but again, I'm just kind of like reading a list. The next one is everything from Amazon. So I really want to get him like a lot of, like I said, little things that he can just like put in his mouth, and I like them to be wood. I don't fully follow like the Montessori, but like I'd way rather him put this in his mouth. So they have like little wood rattles. He loves anything that makes a noise too, so there's a few of those that I want to look for. They also have like little wooden instruments like a maraca or like a tambourine, is that what it's called? I don't know. Little things that like just make noise, because again, he just like really is drawn to that, and whenever we play with that with him, he like instantly looks. So I'm gonna look on Amazon for that as well. And then something else I found that I thought was really cool was a sensory activity panel, which I'm gonna have to look it up again right now because I honestly like already spaced on what it was. Okay, yeah, so it's called Sassy Sensory Activity Panels, and they have like a bunch of like high contrast things. It also has like different things for him to touch, so it's supposed to like use his 5 senses, if that makes sense. And they're just like these little books that we can put around when he's laying on a mat or just like doing tummy time or anything like that. So those are all like the littler items that I have for stockings. Now I'm gonna move on to presents and just like bigger items. And like I said, I want these all to be things that he can do. I feel so bad, like we literally just do the same couple things, but until he can sit up, it's honestly kind of hard to find other things to do with him. And so the first thing that I really want to get him is a jolly jumper, and because his head is becoming stronger, he should be able to use it by then. But if you guys don't know what that is, they literally just like sit on this thing and they just jump. You can attach it to a door, or you can get like the little stand thing, and I think we're gonna get the stand so that we can just kind of like move it. We don't really have a lot of like open doors down here. that's one thing that I'm really excited for him to get, and I know like for sure we're gonna be getting that. I also want to get him an activity gym, so like those little things that they can sit in, and then like it's a circle and there's a bunch of just like little toys around them. Again, just something else for him to play with. I just feel like he's so bored. Like I feel like I'm bored doing the same things with him over and over, and I know he's a baby, but yeah, he just needs some new things. I also thought, this is not on my list, but like a little chair for him to sit in that has those kinds of things that I could like plop on the counter. I know I've seen some of my like other friend vloggers have one where there's like 3 toys on it, and then it's like a little chair you can put on the counter, so like while you're doing dinner or anything like that in the kitchen, they can be with you but like still entertained. So that I'm gonna add for sure. And then another one I have is it's called a Juvie spoon walker, which is, it's just a certain brand because I think it looks like really sleek, but it's just a walker. So again, he needs to be able to sit up, but when he can, it'll just allow him to move throughout the downstairs and just kind of have something to do and like kind of prepare him to learn to walk. The next toy I have on here is like a little thing for him to play with, but it was a little bit more expensive than a stocking stuffer, which it was a wood stacking toy. So kind of similar to those cups I was talking about, but this one has like a little ring that like has a bunch of circles that stack up, if that makes sense. So he can like learn to like put them on. Just good hand-eye coordination skills. The next thing I have is a Dr. Seuss book. So we have a ton already. That's literally like all we read to him. We always read Green Eggs and Ham, the ABCs. We've been reading like an anatomy one, and then there's another one I can't remember off the top of my head, but I don't know why, I just really like the Dr. Seuss ones. Me and Nathaniel will like take turns reading them, like a page back and forth, and it's kind of fun. Like there's just a lot of rhyming, and we literally have them like memorized now, so we kind of need a few more options just for our own sake. But any kind of books, honestly. I also like the Eric Carle ones. My mom really likes those too, and she would always read those with us. Okay, the last item I have as an option on here is clothes, which if you guys watched a few videos back, I have plenty of clothes for Rocky. But if your baby is 3 months old, then they're probably transitioning between like the 0 to 3 month to the 3 to 6 month clothing. And so if you guys want to see like places I like to shop, definitely go watch that video. But I do know that we need to get him a few like zip up sleepers for the night, because that's what he sleeps in, and a lot of times I keep him in those sleepers until like after his first nap, and so he kind of throws up on them, and so we go through them very quickly. So we definitely need a few, but the ones we have right now are all 0 to 3 months, and they still fit him, but we're definitely gonna need new ones soon because he's getting super long. Okay, I'm sitting here editing and I realized that I forgot to talk about the bigger items that were small shop. And so the first thing that I had was to deck out our IKEA high chair with the Yeah Baby Goods. If you guys haven't heard of them, they basically have like a bunch of stuff to make an IKEA high chair look cuter. So they have like little wood legs, they have like a footrest, they have placemats, and then they have like cushions and cushion covers. So I definitely want to get the majority of that kind of stuff. And then the other thing was a personalized puzzle that says Rocky's name from Etsy. I've wanted this for a while, but I kind of just like forgot about it. And now that he's starting to like pick things up, I feel like when he's doing tummy time, that'll be something that he can like play with easily. So those are the 2 like little small shops that I wanted to make sure I include for just like bigger ticket present items for our 3-month-old. That is all that I have on my list. It's nothing too crazy. I will leave a link down below of like pretty much everything I talked about. If it's not a link, I'll just like tell you where it is so that you can find it. If you guys have any other ideas for a 3-month-old, please let me know, because I've done a lot of like Google research, just like how to entertain a 3-month-old, and it's kind of hard to find anything besides like talk to them, sing to them, like lay them down with toys, and I don't know. I just feel like we're at this stage with him where he's more active than a newborn, but he's not physically developed enough to do anything too crazy, so it's kind of hard to entertain him. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know for sure. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was super quick, but I just wanted to get straight to the point and give you the items that I'm gonna be giving him. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.